Well, we've been talking about the cost of living crisis for weeks, and today was the day when energy prices soared. One Leicester-based energy company say they had 1 million customers registering their meter readings yesterday ahead of the price cap increase. And they say they've never seen such concern from customers about paying their bills. Well, our social affairs correspondent is here, Jeremy Ball. Jeremy, that's the kind of thing that you've been hearing from people you've been speaking to today.
Yes, Sarah, a really big financial hit for most of us today. A 54% hike in your typical gas and electricity bill. The Bank of England says that's the largest energy price rise since the 1970s, and that's on top of the extra cost of everything from food to petrol. This is going to be challenging for everyone, but it's going to hit the poorest hardest, and I've been getting reaction from the Meadows in Nottingham today.
I haven't got a foggiest what we're going to do. It's just, do you cut down on your gas and electric? You know, don't put heat on, don't put your light on.
I'm trying to beg my boss if I can do more hours, like 48 hours. Yeah, like 48 hours just to cover it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but what can we do?
So what can we do? Well, we'll have some suggestions for you in a moment. First of all, though, just listen to this. This is 88-year-old Adele.
Don't even mention electric bills to me. Yes, it is affecting me badly.
So what are you switching off then?
Oh, I've switched a lot off. I don't put my lights on. I've seldom got my television on. I used to enjoy that in the evenings. But my worst thing is the heating. I don't even keep my house warm. I'm sitting in the cold with a blanket round me. The whole radiator is the only one that's on.
And it's snowing.
It's craziness. £50 every week I'm putting in, and it's never enough.
Well, Adele is not the only one who's worried. For a typical household on a dual fuel tariff, the price cap rise will see their bills increase by about £700 a year. Navtej Johal has been in Leicester with customer service workers from Octopus Energy, which supplies 2 million homes in the UK. They say they've seen a huge rise in calls from worried customers.
Good morning, Faye from Octopus Energy. How can I help?
Faye has been working for Octopus Energy for 4 years, but the demand from customers in recent days has taken her aback.
I've never seen anything like this in such a short amount of time. So we had 80,000 calls yesterday come in. So that's customers all wanting help. We couldn't get to all of them. So obviously a lot of them are probably calling in today. So we'll see how today is. Give us a call and we'll have a conversation. Everyone's personal situation is so different. So their financial situation is so different. Have a chat with us and we'll figure out the best thing to do.
The company's base here in Leicester has been inundated with calls and people trying to access the website over the last few days ahead of today's energy price cap increase. There have been lots of difficult conversations with customers struggling to afford their bills.
Hello, you're through to Octopus Energy. My name's Jack. How can I help you today? I mean, of course, it takes an emotional toll, but ultimately, part of the reason that we're in this business, that we've taken the job, is because we're here to help. And ultimately, the support that we have from all the colleagues, teammates, we're all in this together. And so that's where really you get a lot of, personally, I get a lot of the strength from.
Yesterday, some customers reported that the company's website seemed to be struggling with increased traffic as they tried to submit meter readings ahead of the increase.
No, it's coping really well. I mean, today we've got about 30% above our normal demand, but yesterday we also coped well. We had a 99% availability on the website. We took 1 million meter readings, which is half of the customers that could have submitted them and submitted them in a day. So we're in a much better position now.
How difficult has this been for staff dealing with what must be very difficult, sometimes emotional calls again and again every day over the last few weeks?
For the team here, I could be no more proud of them. They're absolutely amazing. They've done amazing things for customers, but customers equally have been kind and have supported us as well. So we put an arm around each other and we put our arm around our customers, and that's what we'll continue to do.
Financial assistance is available via the company's welfare scheme for customers who are struggling with bills. And despite the surge in calls, Octopus is urging customers to get in touch. Navtej Johal, BBC East Midlands Today, Leicester.
Well, Jeremy's back with us. And Jeremy, it's not just energy prices that people are worried about. You talked about earlier, it's the whole cost of living, isn't it?
It is. I mean, food, clothes, travel, national insurance too, all having a dramatic impact, according to one Leicester-based food bank charity. Now, FareShare has surveyed 1,200 organisations which it supplies all over the country, and that found that millions of people are struggling to afford what they need day to day now. And their boss told me that it's hitting our most vulnerable communities really hard.
There's many places in the East Midlands that are already high in terms of deprivation. So, deprived communities, Nottingham, Leicester City, Derby, Northamptonshire, where there's probably 100,000 children collectively across the East Midlands area that are living in homes where there just isn't enough money for basic necessities. That's going to get worse. How can it get any worse? But it is going to.
And I think that's the worry, isn't it, that it is just going to get worse. So what's the government saying that it can do?
Well, they say they're doing a number of things to soften the blow for people who've been hit hardest by this. So they've increased the minimum wage. The majority of our annual council tax bills are being cut by £150. And of course, there's going to be a loan to help with that next rise in energy bills, which is coming along in October. Labour, though, say, look, that's not nearly enough. What they want is people to get help from a windfall tax on those energy companies' profits. As for the Chancellor, Rishi Sunak, well, he says, look, he knows this is tough, but he's doing what he can to help people who are struggling with those rising prices.
OK, Jeremy, thank you very much.